Okay, everybody, so this video is just basically, it's going to be speaking of just, what I think. It's not what I think, really. It's just how I feel like I'm getting that by the Spirit. That witnessing, like, you can share, like, basically, it's all about sharing that good news. And, not only the victory we have through Jesus Christ, but also His plans, that are being brought forth and everything about how to combat all those things of the enemy, like by the deeds that we can, that obviously it's got to be sincere, you really mean it, it's what he has on your, what he puts in your heart. And definitely it's, that always that glory is going to be hit, to that he gets the glory always, and the thanks and the praise, that all that should go to him. If anybody would give that glory, it should always be to him. And so, and he would like bless anyone, like, with that opportunity, with that chance to share that, not only that of the good news, but also of heaven culture, like bringing that to people's attention, of like showing our sharing with them how we all have that potential within us, about which is pertaining to and is displayed by that those irrevocable gifts that he gave us, to everybody on this planet, that we all have. So it's that, and basically sharing how we are to operate in this time as well, which is the biggest thing, to know about, which that can be shared with them. Not only how amazing it is that, that this is being revealed to us, how we all can have a part in, of basically just, like, it's just having all those things of darkness pushed aside, all those things, when, the more that these ideas that, from praying to receive witty ideas from the kingdom of heaven, and then he will give that to you, he will bring that to your mind about what, he has for you to, like, to, to produce, like that idea will be produced into this world, and it will just, always draw in people that way. They are like the kind that are like into seeing like new ideas, and especially ones that are like, it can be for all ages, really, because how will anyone be able to turn something, like, especially an idea from heaven down? I mean, they can't, because it's going to look awesome. It's going to even, it's just going to be very inspirational too, and also a blessing, with how, it's all supposed to be about, preparing ourselves, and also having our minds set on things, of heaven, and how they exist around one another, how they get along, how they are always, using what they have been given, for the good of others, for always, bringing out that, bring out those good feelings, like having those, like, more, brought into, into, it's really hard for me to see here like what word use I could use right now for that. But it's just like, how people can help encourage others that way, that if I'm given something, then you must have something. And it can be even, it doesn't matter, they're all like great gifts to have. No one should ever feel like your gift that you have is ever like at all small. Like it's all can be like used in a great way. So whether it's carpentry, whether it's of course there's singing, music, everybody I feel should be able to express their way through song, or even the great message, or anything like that. And in dance too, many people can dance, and it's just anybody can get involved with that. Anybody can be a part of that. It's not just only a one person thing. It's anybody really. And so anybody can, even the way new ideas, even with food, could even transpire here. All this stuff to share with the homeless. Have them, and anybody, just sharing. And that's why I think, and that's that's him. He wants everybody to have that opportunity to try all these things, and hopefully they will be willing to, and also there's much more, anything in arts, creative arts, getting involved in there, and decorating, and even having like art inspired, of heaven, getting all those glimpses and stuff from him, and all this stuff, it's just like, it's like how everybody can feel like, like they're just not ignored, they're like, they are part of the big, that big, to get just corporate, just corporate work, like they all shared in it, together. And that's the whole that's the whole thing, that everybody can feel like they've contributed, yes, that they contributed to all of this. So, and I feel like anybody could share words, like, that are to, yes, edifying and anything like that. Exhortation, encouraging each other. Enthusiasm is also a great thing about people, like cheering, each other on, knowing that, they can make it through even those things, that, they can help them, even when they see there's something getting on to them, like, and stuff like that, then they're there to help that person out in that way, and using the holy words that we are given, in that as well, like, sharing those kind of stuff. And I feel like that's what, witnessing could, as a combination, that's what could be shared, and we can be triumphant together with Jesus Christ in that way, like how he just used everything that he had, naturally to in the way to bless others, to make others smile, and others to really feel important, as well, and that they all that we're all have, are significant, roles in there, and just sharing that, bringing that all together. And that's what it's important, to remember to have everybody in mind. And that's what I feel witnessing can help in sharing that. And yeah, hope this